So welcome back. This is lecture 1 of contract costing, and this is for paper 8 cost accounting, right? And CMA intermediate June 2023 attempt. चलिए सो आज हम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग करेंगे, ठीक है। इसके 2 लेक्चर्स रहेंगे आपके इस चैप्टर के, ओके। तो आज हम करेंगे इसका फर्स्ट लेक्चर। सो वी आर गोइंग टू डू द फर्स्ट लेक्चर where you will have theory of contract costing, theory, journal entries, etc. All that, okay. And then we'll do first 3 problems today, okay. And then second lecture, which will be tomorrow, okay. Here we will be doing only problems, remaining problems, okay. After the first 3 problems, you might have another I think about 10 more problems roughly, okay. 9-10 more problems. So we'll do remaining problems, okay. Tomorrow, so we are going to do only problems, right? So now, okay, let's start with the chapter, okay. First thing is, for contract costing, in contract costing, this method of costing, it's a method of costing, you know that, ठीक है। ये आपका method of costing, right? तो यानी contracts में यही method follow किया जाता है, okay? So ये होता है, जैसे नाम ही है contract costing, so basically कोई भी टाइप के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स जो है, जैसे आपके सिविल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, कंस्ट्रक्शन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, ठीक है। वहां पे इवन छोटे मोटे जो प्रोजेक्ट्स, जो बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट्स नहीं है, नॉन कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट्स में भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग ही फॉलो होता है, ओके। सो इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग द मेन थिंग इज यू हैव वन नॉमिनल अकाउंट कॉल्ड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ठीक है। सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट इज in the books of contract, okay. Okay, contractor अपने books में contract account एक main बनाता है, okay. There is one more account which he prepares called contractee account, or contractee's account you can say, okay. So this is a personal account with the contract, okay. So anything, any receivable or payable, okay, as far as the contractee is concerned, that is passed through this, okay. This is a common debtors plus creditors account, okay, contractee's account. So our focus here would be mostly on the contract account, because you find the profit on contract using the contract account, okay. So this is going to be our main focus. We'll also talk a little bit about the contractee's account. So contractee's account is very, very simple, okay. It's just a personal account, okay. Normal personal account, like you prepare your debtors and creditors account, okay. ठीक है। तो ये है आप यहाँ इस चैप्टर का मेन पॉइंट, जहां हम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट बनाना सीखेंगे इन द बुक्स ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ओके। So here you can see that contract costing or terminal costing, it is a variant of the costing system which is applied in बिल्डिंग एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क, ओके। सिविल काइंड ऑफ वर्क जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होते हैं वहां पे अप्लाई होता है। इसका एक और नाम है टर्मिनल कॉस्टिंग, ओके। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज terminal costing, okay. So this is also a variant of job costing system, as we have already seen. Job costing, batch costing and contract costing, ठीक है। ये सब एक ही सिस्टम में आते हैं। दिस इज द अपना जॉब कॉस्टिंग का जो सिस्टम है, उसी के अंदर ये तीनों आ जाते हैं, ओके। So it's called as specific order costing. ये तीनों को कुछ हम ऐसे नाम देते हैं, we call it specific order costing. क्यों specific order? क्योंकि एक स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर के ऊपर आप कॉस्टिंग करते हैं, ठीक है। जॉब में तो देयर इज वन जॉब के लिए यू विल कॉस्ट, बैच के लिए फॉर वन बैच कॉस्टिंग करेंगे, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के लिए फॉर वन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट यू विल कॉस्ट, ठीक है। इसीलिए इसका नाम है स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर कॉस्टिंग, ओके। दूसरा आपका होता है जिसको हम बोलते हैं पीरियड कॉस्टिंग, ओके, जहाँ पे हम एवरेजिंग ऑफ कॉस्ट करते हैं, राइट, विच वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड इन द प्रीवियस सेशंस, ठीक है। वहां पे जो है पूरा कॉस्ट जो आप आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं, एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर या जॉब से नहीं करते, कई जॉब्स कई ऑर्डर्स का एक साथ आप कॉस्ट निकालते हैं, फिर एवरेजिंग करते हैं, वो कॉस्ट को ब्रेकअप करते हैं, ठीक है। तो वही फर्क है स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर कॉस्टिंग और अदर फॉर्म ऑफ कॉस्टिंग। चलिए, सो पहली बात है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉस्टिंग इज अ वेरिएंट ऑफ द जॉब कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम, ठीक है, स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर कॉस्टिंग में आता है, ओके। सो यहाँ पे व्हाट आर द जॉब्स, जॉब कॉस्टिंग में व्हाट एवर यू आर कॉलिंग एज जॉब्स हियर यू विल कॉल एज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, ठीक है, ओके। अब नंबर ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हैंडल जो है वो कम रहते हैं क्योंकि एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बड़ा होता है, राइट, वन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विल गो ऑन नॉर्मली बियॉन्ड अ ईयर, ओके, whereas in jobs you will have several jobs which you will perform, okay, so which is why here number of contracts are much lesser than number of jobs, ठीक है। इस कारण क्या होता है कि आपको बहुत ज्यादा कॉस्ट को ब्रेकअप करना नहीं पड़ता, यू डोंट हैव टू ब्रेकअप द कॉस्ट एज मच एज यू नीड इन द जॉब कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम, ठीक है। जॉब कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम से यू हैव गॉट द सेम फैसिलिटीज, सेम वर्कर्स, दे आर नाउ वर्किंग इन 100 जॉब्स, so you have to break up their costs and allocate to all 100 jobs, correct, but in contract say it will be only one contract or two contracts, ठीक है। so it's very easy to break up cost, तो कॉस्टिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी के हिसाब से इसमें कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कम होती है, ठीक है। तो जो कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट को इसके पीछे जो है कॉस्ट अलोकेशन अपोर्शनमेंट इसका झंझट थोड़ा कम होता है, ओके, यू डोंट हैव टू मच ऑफ वर्क बिहाइंड allocation apportionment etc, ठीक है। so principles are almost same as job costing as we have already discussed, okay। चलिए, so now difference between job and contract costing, okay, so this is a theory question for you, okay। jobs at hand at any time in a concern will be large, ठीक है, number of jobs will be large, और contracts में there will be only few contracts, ठीक है, because contracts are they are high value jobs, much higher value jobs, ठीक है, and one contract itself normally will run into many years। accumulation analysis apportionment allocation it is simplified in job costing, ठीक है ना। जैसे we said when if you want to say split one job into 100 or 200 500 jobs, that's a much complex work, and if you want to split a say split someone's salary or any particular expense in only one or two contracts, it is much simpler to do, right, ठीक है। तो ये है, और नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज मोस्ट ऑफ द एक्सपेंसेस आर चार्ज डायरेक्ट। इसमें एक और चीज है कि आप, क्योंकि एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट है, नॉट ओनली वन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, यू कैन डायरेक्टली यू कैन अलोकेट मोस्ट ऑफ द कॉस्ट, ठीक है। तो इतना डायरेक्ट अलोकेशन जो जॉब कॉस्टिंग में नहीं किया जा सकता, ओके, क्योंकि हियर द टारगेट अकाउंट इज ओनली वन, मे बी टू और अ फ्यू मैक्सिमम, ठीक है। तो इसीलिए आप बहुत सारी जो कॉस्ट है उसको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के साथ आप आइडेंटिफाई कर लिए, यू कैन डायरेक्टली पुट इनटू द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ठीक है, ओके। अच्छा, यहाँ पे जो पॉइंट डी में वी हैव बीन गिवन वन प्रॉब्लम विथ योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट्स, ओके, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विल रन फॉर लॉन्ग पीरियड्स, ठीक है, सो यू हैव टू क्रेडिट प्रॉफिट ऑफ इनकम्प्लीट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, ठीक है। अभी यहाँ पे ये होता है, ओके, जॉब कॉस्टिंग में से 1 ईयर, ओके, टॉकिंग अबाउट एक ईयर, ठीक है, एक ईयर में यू हैव सेवरल जॉब्स, ठीक है, गेट कंप्लीटेड, they get completed, तो फिर you don't have to bifurcate profit of the jobs notionally, correct, क्योंकि पूरा प्रॉफिट ही आपको पता चल जा रहा है ना विद इन द ईयर, you're getting to know the complete profit, isn't it, so which is why you don't have to notionally apportion the profit, but contract में क्या होगा, in contract, okay, we have say a contract runs into year 1, ठीक है, okay, So year 1, say year 2, okay, year 3. अब मोस्टली जो है इवन जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स लेते हैं कंपनीज भी होते हैं काफी सारे, there are many companies, okay. Okay. अब आपको एवरी ईयर आपको डिविडेंड देना पड़ता है शेयर होल्डर्स को, यू हैव टू पे डिविडेंड. सो एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज गेटिंग एंडेड ऑन ईयर 3. एक्चुअली आपको रियल प्रॉफिट पता चलेगा ईयर 3 में. ओके, ईयर यू विल कम टू नो द रियल प्रॉफिट. Okay, that means you are not paying anything to your shareholders for 2 years. You can say 3 years. Maybe at the end of 3 years you will be paying. ठीक है, तो ये शेयर होल्डर्स में थोड़ा रिजेंटमेंट रहेगा इससे. ओके, शेयर होल्डर्स विल हैव some resentment because of this. Correct? So what will happen is, because of that, what you do is you calculate notional profit in contract account. Okay, you calculate notional profit. ओके, और ये नोशनल प्रॉफिट जो है आप एवरी ईयर क्रेडिट करते जाते हो. ईयर यू विल क्रेडिट अ नोशनल प्रॉफिट, ईयर ऑल्सो नोशनल प्रॉफिट, एंड देन वॉट एवर इज लेफ्ट ईयर फाइनल प्रॉफिट, रिमेनिंग प्रॉफिट इन ईयर 3. तो इससे क्या होता है कि शेयर होल्डर्स को भी कुछ ना कुछ डिविडेंड मिलते रहते हैं. ओके, तो ये एक चीज यहाँ करना पड़ता है जो आपको जॉब कॉस्टिंग में नहीं करना पड़ता. ओके, दिस इज वन थिंग विच यू हैव टू do, which you do not have to do in job costing. Why? Because the job gets completed within the year. Okay, there's no question of notional allocation. Okay, so this is this fourth point. Okay, so for quick, okay, a quick recap of what we have done so far. We have started with contract costing. It's also called as terminal costing. Okay, so contract costing is done for construction kind of works. Okay, any contract, long contract, smaller projects also. Okay, you have to, so for projects also, what the costing method you follow is contract cost. They are also contracts. Projects are also contracts at the end of the day. Okay, so one thing, and one more thing what we have seen is, now this is contract is very similar to job cost. Okay, very similar to job costing. Only difference is you will have maximum 1 or 2 contracts running at one point of time. Okay, maybe maximum 5 or 6 for big companies, whereas you will have several jobs running together. Okay, that's the only difference. Okay, and then we have seen the difference between job and contract costing. Okay, so now, okay, so contract costing is used in construction activities like buildings, roads, bridges. Okay, right, and the person who takes contract is called contractor, and who gives contract is called contracting. Okay, दिस यू नो, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर तो हम जानते हैं, कभी ना कभी किसी न किसी को हमने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया है किसी चीज का. ओके, तो पर्सन हु टेक्स द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, एंड हु रिसीव्स द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज, सॉरी, who takes the contract is contractor, and person who gives the contract, okay, the client is the contractee. So here the scope is books of contractor. ठीक है, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के बुक्स में कैसे प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेट होता है वो हम देखेंगे. ओके, टू फाइंड आउट प्रॉफिट और लॉस इनकर्ड इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट बनाता है, विच इज अ नॉमिनल अकाउंट. सो ऑल एक्सपेंसेस एंड इनकम आर ओके पुट इन दिस अकाउंट. सेम कोई नॉमिनल अकाउंट का प्रिंसिपल फॉलो होगा. डेबिट कर दीजिए, कोई भी एक्सपेंस आप डेबिट कर दीजिए, ऑल इनकम को आप क्रेडिट कर दीजिए. ठीक है, और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक एट द एंड ऑफ द contract period, whatever is the material or plant which is unused, that also you will credit. ठीक है, तो अभी जैसे हम आगे जाएंगे आपको you will understand more and more. Okay, चलिए, so you will debit material, wages, establishment expenses, all expenses. ठीक है, depreciation भी डेबिट करेंगे. ओके, ओनली एक है डेप्रिसिएशन का, 2 ट्रीटमेंट होता है यहाँ पे. ओके, इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट. ओके, आप क्या कर सकते हैं, either this is your contract account. ठीक है, this is your debit side, this is your credit side. Okay, so if you have got depreciation, what you can do is debit depreciation. Okay, this is one treatment which we normally do. In contract, one more thing which is done is write opening balance of machinery or plant. Okay, say opening balance is 10,000. Okay, then write closing balance in the credit. Okay, this closing balance will be after reducing depreciation. You will write closing balance. Say if it is 8,000. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा आपने लिखे हैं तो एक्चुअली व्हाट इज द नेट इफेक्ट? डेबिट में आपने 2000 लिखे हैं, दैट इज द इफेक्ट, राइट? ओपनिंग बैलेंस इज 10,000, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस इज 8,000. 10,000 माइनस 8,000 इज द नेट इफेक्ट ऑन द डेबिट साइड. ठीक है, तो ये 2000 इज नथिंग बट डेप्रिसिएशन. ओके, सो दो तरह से आप लिख सकते हो. सो नॉर्मली कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट में ऐसा लिखा जाता है. ओके, ताकि यू कैन कैरी फॉरवर्ड द बैलेंस ऑफ प्लांट अगले बार के लिए. ओके, so normally it is written like this, but if in the problem you have been given directly depreciation, तो आप सीधा आप depreciation लिख सकते हो 2000. if you are writing depreciation, then don't write opening and closing balance of plant. ठीक है, क्योंकि डबल हो जाएगा. ओके, so in contract accounts you debit the opening balance and credit the closing balance of assets. ठीक है, so आप credit में क्या लिखते हो? इसमें there are two things. It is called as work in progress till the contract is continuing. एक ही head होता है which is called as work in progress. Okay, इसमें you write work certified and work uncertified. ठीक है, ये दो मेन चीजें आप लिखते हो. ठीक है, एनीथिंग एनी क्रेडिट विच यू रिसीव वो भी आप क्रेडिट कर देते हो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट को डायरेक्टली. ओके, सो ना वर्क सर्टिफाइड एंड वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट में योर वर्क सर्टिफाइड आपका सेल्स के जैसे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट. ओके, तो नॉर्मली हम कोई भी ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में हम क्या लिखते हैं? सेल्स ऑन द क्रेडिट, करेक्ट, परचेजेस ऑन द डेबिट. सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट में जो है ना, सेल्स के जगह आप लिखते हो वर्क सर्टिफाइड. ठीक है, इसका मतलब ये है. सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में क्या होता है? whenever work is completed, every let us say every 4 months 6 months जो है, every 4 to 6 months, ठीक है, इंस्पेक्शन होता है. okay, inspection is done by a technical person called surveyor. ठीक है, ठीक है, सर्वेयर या आर्किटेक्ट जो है वो आके दे इंस्पेक्ट और वो सर्टिफाई करते हैं, हाँ अभी 25% वर्क इज कंप्लीटेड. ठीक है, तो वो सर्टिफाई करते हैं. ओके, हो सकता है ना ओवरऑल 30% वर्क हैज बीन कंप्लीटेड, 30% इज कंप्लीटेड, लेकिन आज जो सर्वेयर है सर्टिफाइड ओनली 25%. ठीक है, सो जितना सर्टिफाई हुआ है ना, इसी को हम सेल्स मानते हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए इसका नाम होता है वर्क सर्टिफाइड. तो वर्क सर्टिफाइड में क्या होता है? इसका ये जो 25% वर्क का जो वैल्यू बनता है आपका, ठीक है, अलॉन्ग विथ प्रॉफिट वॉट एवर वैल्यू बनता है वो लिखा जाता है यहाँ. ओके, सो यू राइट द वैल्यू ऑफ वर्क सर्टिफाइड. ठीक है, और एक होता है वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड. इट्स वन मोर थिंग विच इज कॉल्ड एज वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड. ओके, ये जो है ये वो एक तो वो वर्क है, यहाँ पे मैंने बोला कि जैसे 30% हुआ है टोटल, यानी 5% मोर वॉज कंप्लीटेड बट नॉट सर्टिफाइड. ठीक है, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड. ठीक है, इसके साथ साथ एक तो ये भी आप लिखते हैं, और कुछ वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस रहता है विच इज नॉट कंप्लीटेड. नाउ दिस 5% इज कंप्लीटेड बट नॉट सर्टिफाइड. लेकिन सम वर्क which is not fully complete, work in progress stage. ठीक है, okay, that also is included in work certificate, uncertified. ठीक है, तो जितना जितना काम हो गया है, राइट, उसको जो है एट कॉस्ट। तो बस ये कि वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड में जब काम पूरा नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है, या सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिला है आपको, तो वो आप सिर्फ एट कॉस्ट लिखेंगे, ठीक है। क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इज ऑलवेज रिटन एट कॉस्ट, so this uncertified work is actually like your closing stock, ठीक है। तो इसको आप एट कॉस्ट लिखोगे, यू विल ऑलवेज राइट एट कॉस्ट। और सर्टिफाइड वर्क जो है इसमें आप विथ प्रॉफिट आप लिख पाओगे, ओके। सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट में जो भी प्रॉफिट आपको दिखता है, वो प्रॉफिट एक्चुअली वर्क सर्टिफाइड में छुपा है, ओके। एंड इन डेबिट साइड व्हाट वी लाइक राइट इज आपका सब जो मटेरियल, वेजेस, डेप्रिसिएशन, ठीक है, जो भी आपके एक्सपेंसेस है, नॉर्मल एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, दैट यू विल राइट। इन द एंड यहाँ पे व्हाट यू गेट इज यू गेट अ प्रॉफिट फिगर, ठीक है। हाउ यू विल गेट प्रॉफिट, you add your credit side, ठीक है। इसके साथ साथ there can be some closing stock of material which is called as material at site, ओके। ये सब चीजें रहेगी इसमें। so you just add your credit, deduct debit and you will get this profit, ठीक है। ये प्रॉफिट हमको मिल जाता है, ओके। अब ये जो प्रॉफिट है ना, पूरा प्रॉफिट कैरी फॉरवर्ड नहीं किया जाता है, ठीक है। बेस्ड ऑन प्रूडेंस वी डोंट कैरी फॉरवर्ड एंटायर प्रॉफिट, ठीक है। वन पार्ट इज रिटेन्ड एज रिजर्व, ठीक है। तो कितना पार्ट ऑफ दिस प्रॉफिट विल बी रिटेन्ड एज रिजर्व वो हम देखेंगे थोड़ी देर के बाद, ओके। चलिए, ओके। सो contract run for number of years but we have to find profit every year, so we form, तो ये होता है थ्रू अ नोशन, थ्रू अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ठीक है, ओके। तो जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट के थ्रू हम प्रॉफिट फाइंड आउट करते हैं, ओके। तो इसमें इस प्रॉफिट को हम नोशनल प्रॉफिट बोलते हैं, क्यों, कि पूरा काम खत्म नहीं हुआ, ओके। टिल दैट यू कैन नॉट कॉल इट रियल प्रॉफिट। सम पार्ट इज केप्ट एज रिजर्व अगेंस्ट कंटेंजेंसीज, ठीक है, राइट। और ठीक है, सो जो कितना, हाउ मच पार्ट यू विल retain as reserve, how much part will be treated as profit, okay, that will be that will depend on certain things like degree of completion of work, cash received, ये सब के हिसाब से हम करते हैं। ये मैं आगे बताऊंगा आपको, ठीक है, कि हाउ वी डिवाइड द नोशनल प्रॉफिट, ओके। इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ठीक है। अब चलिए कुछ टर्म्स देखेंगे, लेट अस सी सम टर्म्स अंडर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ठीक है। सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक ऐसा चीज है जो हम जो है देखते हैं इन मेनी डिफरेंट थिंग्स वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ठीक है। यानी हम कुछ पार्ट ऑफ अवर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वी आर गिविंग टू सम अदर पर्सन, ठीक है। तो सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग क्यों किया जाएगा, ओके, ओके। वन इज some work of specialized nature you will have to give to outside people, right, ठीक है। like all contractors who do buildings and all, they don't do all glass works, ठीक है। glass works they do give to someone who specializes in glass work. There are some works जिसके specializations होते हैं, जैसे door, ठीक, for door work and all they have tie-ups with some other people and they do it, ठीक है। तो ये ऐसा काम है जो स्पेशलाइज्ड नेचर का है, जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर खुद नहीं करता, यू हैव टू सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इट, ओके। देन समटाइम्स इट इज मोर प्रॉफिटेबल टू बाय समथिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, क्योंकि वो लोग बल्क में बना रहे हैं, दे आर गिविंग इट एज अ एट अ मच चीपर कॉस्ट देन व्हाट यू विल गेट इफ यू योरसेल्फ मैन्युफैक्चर, ठीक है। तो बाहर एफिशिएंसी ज्यादा है क्योंकि दे आर स्पेशलिस्ट, तो इसलिए ऐसी कुछ चीजें आप बाहर से मंगा सकते हो, जबकि आप खुद बना सकते हो, बट इट विल बी कॉस्टलियर फॉर यू, ओके। ये एक चीज है। एंड देन ओके, कंसिडरेशन ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट, समटाइम्स आपको जो है यू यू हैव सम कैपिटल अभी लेफ्ट, ठीक है, आपके पास यू हैव कैपिटल ऑफ 5 lakhs लेफ्ट ना, ठीक है। इसमें आपको एक और कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिल रहा है, यू आर गेटिंग अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, यू कैन स्टार्ट द वर्क विद दिस 5 लाख। ठीक है, तो ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट से यू आर गोइंग टू मेक गुड प्रॉफिट। ओके, तो अब लेकिन ये 5 लाख आपको चाहिए टू डू समथिंग फॉर एन एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑल्सो। ठीक है, तो अब इसके लिए चाहिए और आपको और एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट यहाँ मिल रहा है। तो अगर इस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में बेनिफिट ज्यादा है आपको, ओके, देन यू कैन गिव दिस पार्ट ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट टू एन आउटसाइडर। ठीक है, इतना पार्ट आप और किसी को दे सकते हो। सो मान लीजिए आप यू आर पेइंग हिम, ये जो 5 lakhs के लिए है, उसको आप एक्स्ट्रा जो दे रहे हो, यू आर पेइंग हिम 1 lakh एक्स्ट्रा फॉर दिस। ठीक है, और यहाँ पे जो आप ले रहे हो, ये जो नया काम ले रहे हो, इसमें यू आर अर्निंग अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 2,50,000 एक्स्ट्रा। ठीक है, तो यहाँ आपको फायदा है। तो ऐसे केस में यू, इसको बोलते हैं अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल। और कुछ आप कर सकते हो जिसमें आपको रिटर्न ज्यादा मिल रहा है। ओके, तो आप उसको लेना पसंद करेंगे। ओके, एंड देन ओके, कैपेसिटी ऑफ द फर्म में भी लिमिटेड, ये एक है। तो कभी कभी हमारे पास कैपेसिटी नहीं होता तो आपको बाहर देना पड़ता है काम। ओके, दैट्स ऑल्सो वन थिंग। समटाइम्स देर आर सम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स वेयर टाइम इज इंपॉर्टेंट, यू हैव टू डिलीवर एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। ठीक है, तो स्पीड अप करने के लिए ऑल्सो यू माइट हैव टू गिव टू सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर। ये सब सिंपल ये है। ये बोल रहे हैं कि सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स को क्यों देंगे हम, वाई गिव कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स टू सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स, ये आप अपने ही मन से यू कैन राइट ऑल दिस। ओके, ठीक है, सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स को जो भी हम पैसे देते हैं टोटल, उसको आपको पूरा एक ही पैसा आप यू कैन, फॉर यू इट इज कॉस्ट राइट, उसको आप पैसे दे रहे हैं और वो कुछ डिलीवर कर रहा है आपके लिए। ठीक है, अब जो सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को आप जो काम दे रहे हैं, ओके, वो आपके वर्क सर्टिफाइड वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड में ऑलरेडी है राइट, आपने क्रेडिट ऑलरेडी कर दिया है। सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर आपका पार्ट ऑफ द वर्क ही कर रहा है ना, तो उसका क्रेडिट आपने ऑलरेडी दे चुके हैं। आपको क्रेडिट में कुछ नहीं लिखना है, जस्ट सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को जितने पैसे आपने दिए हैं बस उतना लिख देना है, दैट्स ऑल। यू ओनली हैव टू राइट अमाउंट गिवन टू सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। ओके, राइट, चलिए नेक्स्ट इज सर्वेयर सर्टिफिकेट एंड रिटेंशन मनी। सो आई जस्ट स्पोक अबाउट दिस। सर्वेयर सर्टिफिकेट इज द पर्सन हु विल इंस्पेक्ट। ठीक है, वो इंस्पेक्शन करेगा सर्वेयर, एंड ही विल सर्टिफाई वॉट एवर इज कंप्लीटेड। बेस्ड ऑन दैट कॉन्ट्रैक्टिव विल पे द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर। ठीक है, ओके, सो अमाउंट रिसीव्ड डिपेंड्स अपॉन एक्सटेंट ऑफ वर्क सर्टिफाइड बाय टेक्निकल असेसर। ठीक है, यानी सर्वेयर बोलते हैं, सर्वेयर टेक्निकल असेसर। ठीक है, समटाइम्स सम इंडिपेंडेंट आर्किटेक्ट्स विल सर्टिफाइड। ठीक है, सर्टिफिकेशन होना चाहिए फ्रॉम अ टेक्निकल पर्सन that this much has been complete. Based on that he'll get payment. Okay, अब ये पेमेंट जो जब मैंने बोला था कि दे विल नॉट गेट फुल पेमेंट, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को पूरा नहीं दिया जाएगा, सम पार्ट विल बी रिटेन्ड। ठीक है, कुछ जो पार्ट है इसमें भी रिटेन किया जाएगा। ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज, दो चीजें पहले मैंने आपको बोला था, व्हाट, प्रॉफिट, पूरा प्रॉफिट रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं करेंगे, सम पार्ट विल कीप एज रिजर्व। ठीक है, दैट इज फॉर प्रॉफिट। यहां बोल रहे हैं जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को आप वर्क सर्टिफाइड के पैसे दे रहे हैं उसमें भी थोड़ा सा आप रिटेन करोगे। ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज रिटेंशन मनी। ठीक है, नॉर्मली इन योर प्रॉब्लम्स यू विल सी दैट अबाउट 80% इज गिवन, 80% एक कॉन्स्टेंट फिगर रखा जाता है। ओके, 80% ऑफ वर्क सर्टिफाइड इज गिवन। ठीक है, तो ये जो रेशियो हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। ओके, कैश रिसीव्ड, ओके, अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड। ठीक है, नॉर्मली आपके प्रॉब्लम्स में 80% दिया जाता है, वॉट एवर परसेंटेज गिवन आप ले सकते हो। ठीक है, फाइन, सो इट इज कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड, इट मीन्स 80%, यानी 100 रुपए का अगर वर्क सर्टिफाई हुआ है तो 80 रुपए का पेमेंट दिया गया, दैट इज द मिनिमम। 100 rupees work has been certified, so 80 rupees have been paid. Okay, so चलिए, so वो रिटेंशन मनी से क्या होता है कि इट्स जस्ट यू रिटेन इट कि अगर कुछ काम ठीक से पूरा नहीं हुआ, ओके, दैट हेल्प्स यू, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई मनी इज रिटेन्ड, करेक्ट? पूरे पैसे आप दे दोगे तो, राइट, कल को आप उसको पकड़ नहीं पाओगे, राइट? तो चलिए, नेक्स्ट इज डिफेक्टिव वर्क, ओके? सो डिफेक्टिव वर्क इज नॉट पेड फॉर बाय द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ठीक है? आपने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे दी हो, ओके, यू हैव गिवन अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एंड योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस इज 5 lakhs, ठीक है? सो यू हैव सेड दैट आई विल बी पेइंग 5 lakhs, ओके? तो अगर ठीक है, वो तो सब सब कॉस्ट वॉस्ट सब मिला के है, आप पूरा 5 lakhs दोगे। अगर उसने कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के लेबरर्स ने कुछ तोड़ दिया, कुछ, ओके, समथिंग कुछ डिफेक्ट कर दिया, ठीक है, रेक्टिफाइंग दैट इज हुज responsibility? It is the contractor's responsibility. Your contract price will not be increased, isn't it? So defective work is not paid by the contractee, okay? So but आपको contractor is having to incur extra cost, okay? So you have to debit it to contract account, ठीक है? if आपको, you will debit it to the contract account, okay? और कभी कभी what will happen is defective work is to be rectified, ठीक है? रेक्टिफिकेशन का भी चार्ज आपको, आपके लिए एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज है। एनी सिंपल चीज याद रखना है आपको, ठीक है? इतना सोचिए कि कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के जेब से कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पैसे जा रहे हैं, ओके? द आंसर इज यस, डेबिट द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, दैट्स इट, ओके? सिंपल है बिल्कुल, ओके? अच्छा, ये एक, दिस इज समथिंग इंपॉर्टेंट कॉल्ड एज एस्केलेशन क्लॉज, ठीक है? इसको बोलते हैं एस्केलेशन क्लॉज। तो इसमें क्या होता है ना, कभी कभी देखिए व्हाट हैपेंस, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स रन फॉर लॉन्ग पीरियड, ओके? ये तो हमको मालूम है, 3 साल 4 साल 5 साल, राइट? 4 years ऐसा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट चलता है। सो सो आपने 4 years का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कब नेगोशिएट किए होंगे? बिफोर 4 years, ठीक है? बिफोर 4 years यू वुड हैव नेगोशिएटेड एंड एट द एंड ऑफ 4 years यू विल कंप्लीट इट, करेक्ट? तो ये हो सकता है ना कि 4 साल पहले जो वट एवर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस यू हैड टोल्ड, ओके, द कॉस्ट ऑफ मटेरियल्स, ओके, कॉस्ट ऑफ लेबर, this has gone up now, ठीक है? हो सकता है there is a new act which has come and it asks you to pay higher amount to the labor that was not factored when you gave the contract price, ये हो सकता है, correct? It's very much possible in long term contracts, correct? है ना? Small short term है within 6 months or something, that is another thing, okay? In long term things definitely there can be increase in prices, ठीक है? तो इसका एक टेक्निकल नाम हम देते हैं एस्केलेशन। एस्केलेशन मीन्स इंक्रीज, ठीक है? एस्केलेटर होता है जो सीढ़ी जो है, उसमें आप ऊपर लेके जाता है आपको स्टेशन वगैरह में, करेक्ट? एस्केलेटर बोलते हैं इसको। तो इट टेक्स यू अप, ठीक है? ऑल्दो नीचे भी आ सकते हैं आप उससे, लेकिन एस्केलेटर का मतलब है मेन पर्पस इज टू टेक यू अप। तो ये एस्केलेशन मीन्स जिसका प्राइस बढ़ता है, ओके? सो यू हैव एन एस्केलेशन क्लॉज, ठीक है? तो इसमें ये बोला जाता है कि ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जो आपने बनाया है इज बेस्ड ऑन, ठीक है, मटेरियल, ठीक है, ₹500 पर केजी, ठीक है? लेबर, ओके, लेबर रुपीज से 250 पर डे, ठीक है? जो भी ये सब, ये इसके साथ साथ लिख दिया जाता है, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जो है इट इज बेस्ड ऑन दीज प्राइजेस, इफ दीज प्राइजेस इंक्रीज मैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में चार्ज करूंगा आपको एक्स्ट्रा, ओके? टुमारो इफ दिस 500 बिकम 600, ठीक है, तो मैं ये 100 रुपए आपसे अलग से लूंगा, ओके? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज एस्केलेशन क्लॉज, फाइन? एस्केलेशन क्लॉजेस आर प्रोवाइडेड इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स फॉर सेफगार्ड लाइक इंक्रीज ऑफ प्राइस, ठीक है? तो ये क्या बोलता है कि इन केस ऑफ ऐसा कुछ इंक्रीज हो रहा है which could not be foreseen, then contract price will be enhanced or increased, ओके, ठीक है। सो ये दिस इज वेरी नेसेसरी व्हेन प्राइसेस आर लाइकली टू राइज। सी यू लाइकली टू राइज भी हम बोलने की हमको जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज ओवर 4 year पीरियड प्राइसेस तो बढ़ेंगे ही ना, दैट्स गोइंग टू हैपन, इन्फ्लेशन इज देयर। सो okay, so escalation clause has to be there in a contract, especially if it is a long term contract over 1 year, ठीक है, because even you cannot say what will be the prices of material 1 year from now, isn't it? और बड़े contracts में अगर suppose contractor has to take even a small hit, ठीक है, price of material इससे 500 था, 500 में आपने negotiate किए, और अभी मान लीजिए प्राइस बढ़ गया है सिर्फ 20 रुपीज, ओके, so now say he is using many kgs of material for construction, तो उसका overall hit will be very very high, ओके। अगर जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में वो अगर मान लीजिए वो आपको आपको 10,000 kg यूज कर रहा है, सो 20 into 10,000 becomes 2 lakhs, ठीक है, so his hit becomes very big, ठीक है, because the amount of materials and labor required in contracts are very large, okay, so which is why you should have escalation clauses, okay। चलिए, तो ये तो ठीक है। देन अच्छा, इसके साथ साथ there should also be de-escalation or reserve clause, okay, remember that reserve clause is the same as de-escalation clause। तो ये आपको खुद ही समझ गया होगा कि क्या होगा, okay, this is if prices decrease then contractee should get benefit, ठीक है। नॉर्मली ऐसा होता नहीं है, बट समटाइम्स कुछ कुछ चीजों के कॉस्ट गिर जाते हैं, okay? बिकॉज ऑफ सम डिमांड एंड सप्लाई इंटरेक्शन के कारण कुछ ज्यादा चीजों का नहीं होता है, समटाइम्स सम कॉस्ट डिक्रीजेस, देन कॉन्ट्रैक्टी शुड गेट द बेनिफिट द सेम वे लाइक द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर गॉट अबव, ठीक है। तो बस नाम याद रखना, ये लोग भूल जाते हैं ये चीज, ओके, रिमेंबर डी एस्केलेशन और रिजर्व क्लॉज, ठीक है, रिजर्व क्लॉज इज सेम एज डी एस्केलेशन क्लॉज, ठीक है, ओके। चलिए, देन नेक्स्ट इज योर वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, ठीक है। सो वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस जो है इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इट इज गोइंग टू बी देयर बिकॉज द वर्क विल बी इन प्रोग्रेस फॉर अ सर्टेन ईयर्स, ठीक है। सो वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ व्हाट, ठीक है, वर्क कंप्लीटेड बोथ सर्टिफाइड एंड अनसर्टिफाइड, ठीक है, वर्क नॉट येट कंप्लीट एंड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट टेकन टू क्रेडिट, ठीक है। सो प्रॉफिट टेकन एज क्रेडिट इज ऑलवेज विद इन वर्क सर्टिफाइड। वर्क सर्टिफाइड जो हम लिखते हैं ना, the work certified which you write, it includes revenue, ठीक है। So work certified is like sales, okay, but work certified uncertified is written at cost, okay। चलिए, so then next, so how you show it in balance sheet, it is as certified and uncertified, दो हेड्स में आप शो करते हैं, okay। प्रॉफिट क्रेडिटेड appears under certified, वर्क सर्टिफाइड के अंदर आ जाता है, सेपरेटली यू डोंट हैव टू राइट प्रॉफिट क्रेडिटेड, ओके। इन वर्क सर्टिफाइड प्रॉफिट इज इंक्लूडेड, ओके। और बाकी वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड और वर्क नॉट कंप्लीटेड, ठीक है, ये सब आ जाता है आपका अनसर्टिफाइड वर्क, ओके। दीज आर सम स्पेशल टर्म्स ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, वर्क सर्टिफाइड एंड वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड। अच्छा, अब हम आ रहे हैं प्रॉफिट ऑन इनकम्प्लीट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में। तो हियर आई विल शो यू, मैंने आपको बताया था ना कि जो प्रॉफिट है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, ओके, दिस इज योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट, राइट, डेबिट क्रेडिट, ओके। सो हियर लेट अस से मटेरियल, लेबर, एक्सपेंसेस, डेप्रिसिएशन, ओके, ये सब रहेगा। एंड क्रेडिट में यू विल हैव व्हाट, वर्क सर्टिफाइड, ओके, वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड, ठीक है, मटेरियल एट साइट, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ मटेरियल, ठीक है, ये मेन चीजें यू हैव। सो व्हेन यू पुट ऑल दिस, आप देखोगे ये जो सब लिख रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे, ऑल दीज 4 थिंग्स दे आर एट कॉस्ट, ओके, कॉस्ट में है, नो प्रॉफिट, ठीक है, ये दो भी कॉस्ट में लिखे गए हैं, ओके, सो बिकॉज बोथ आर कॉस्ट, ओके, तो क्या होगा, आप नेट कॉस्ट जो आपने डेबिट और क्रेडिट किए हैं, टोटल कॉस्ट यू हैव डेबिटेड इज दिस, कॉस्ट यू हैव क्रेडिटेड इज दिस, सो डेबिट माइनस क्रेडिट ओनली, जो ये वायलेट कलर में मैंने हाईलाइट किया है फॉर दैट, ये डेबिट माइनस क्रेडिट करूंगा तो मुझे यहाँ पे नेट कॉस्ट मिल जाएगा, ओके राइट, ये नेट कॉस्ट मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे, ओके, ये और ये मैं हटा दूं, इसका अगर नेट मुझे लिखना है, so I want to write a net of this, I can call it as net cost, ठीक है, सो आपका वर्क सर्टिफाइड माइनस नेट कॉस्ट विल बी योर प्रॉफिट, ठीक है, क्योंकि वर्क सर्टिफाइड में क्या है अभी, यू हैव कॉस्ट प्लस प्रॉफिट, ठीक है, तो ये हो जाता है इसमें कि वर्क सर्टिफाइड का कॉस्ट प्लस ये दोनों का कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू दिस कॉस्ट, ठीक है, दोनों कॉस्ट इक्वल है, अब वर्क सर्टिफाइड में जो प्रॉफिट का पार्ट है वही रह गया, सो हियर यू हैव टू, व्हाट इज रिटन इज योर प्रॉफिट, ठीक है, ओके, मैं बस आपको ये समझा रहा हूँ कि किस तरह से वो फ्लो हो रहा है, ठीक है, बाकी वो आपके फ्रॉम एन एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इट इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू, ओके, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड इज वर्क सर्टिफाइड लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, वर्क अनसर्टिफाइड, मटेरियल एट साइट, ओके, दीज आर मेन थिंग्स, write the expenses, you will get profit, ठीक है, so what we said is this profit, पूरा प्रॉफिट हम बांट नहीं देंगे, ओके, सो क्योंकि कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इज नॉट येट कंप्लीट, हो सकता है नेक्स्ट ईयर आपको लॉस हो जाए, सो यू हैव टू कीप समथिंग एज बैलेंस, तो इसको कितना बैलेंस रखते हैं, इसको कैसे कैसे हम ये प्रॉफिट को डिवाइड करते हैं, ठीक है, दैट यू हैव टू सी, ओके, इसमें तीन चीजें होती है, ओके, थ्री वेज में यू डिवाइड, ओके, फर्स्ट इज, ओके, वर्क नॉट एडवांस्ड या सफिशिएंटली एडवांस्ड, बिगिनिंग स्टेजेस में है, ठीक है, सो नो प्रॉफिट क्रेडिटेड, ओके, ठीक है, तो नो प्रॉफिट क्रेडिटेड, ठीक है, कंप्लीटली टेक इट एज रिजर्व, कोई प्रॉफिट आप नहीं लेंगे, वर्क ज्यादा एडवांस्ड नहीं हुआ तो, नाउ इफ वर्क इज, ठीक है, इज एडवांस्ड, मतलब इसको कब बोलते हैं आप एडवांस हो गया है, ओके, तो ये नॉट एडवांस जो है नॉर्मली इसको क्या कहते हैं, अप टू 1/4 ऑफ वर्क कंप्लीटेड, ठीक है, अप टू 1/4 अगर कंप्लीट हुआ है तो आप इसको बोलते हैं नॉट सफिशिएंटली एडवांस्ड, ठीक है, अब बात ये आती है कैसे आप पता करेंगे 1/4 है करके, 1/4 कंप्लीट हुआ है कि नहीं, यू ऑलवेज कंपेयर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस विथ वर्क सर्टिफाइड, ठीक है, यू विल ऑलवेज कंपेयर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस विथ वर्क सर्टिफाइड, ठीक है, दैट इज वर्क सर्टिफाइड अपॉन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस, वो वाला परसेंटेज हम देखेंगे टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट पार्ट ऑफ वर्क इज कंप्लीट, ठीक है, तो मुंह से तो कोई भी कुछ भी बोल देगा, राइट, कोई बोलेगा 40% कंप्लीटेड, somebody will say 60%, how will you measure it, so you measure it using work certified, so ratio of work certified to contract price आप देखेंगे, if it is up to 1/4 that is 25%, if work certified is 25% of contract price or 1/4 of contract price, तो ये कोई भी कुछ प्रॉफिट आप क्रेडिट नहीं करेंगे, जस्ट टेक इट एज रिजर्व, रिजर्व करके आप लेके चले जाएंगे आगे, ओके, ना सेकेंड इज अप टू 1/4 आ गया, सेकेंड लाइन में जो है बस याद रखना आपको, ओके, इफ इट इज ग्रेटर देन 1/4, ठीक है, बट लेस देन हाफ, ओके, ये जो है इफ इट इज, यानी यहाँ पे अप टू 1/4 हमने क्या कुछ भी प्रॉफिट नहीं लिए थे, राइट, इफ इट इज ग्रेटर देन 1/4, ओके, बट लेस देन हाफ, ओके, ये अच्छे से याद रखना है, ठीक है, बिकॉज अप टू 1/4 मीन्स 1/4 जो है आपका पहले लाइन में आ गया, एग्जैक्ट 1/4 इज has come in the first line, so no profit, everything in reserve, greater than 1/4 but less than half, यहाँ भी देखिए देखिए हाफ जो है इस लाइन में नहीं है, नीचे के लाइन में आएगा हाफ, ओके, तो सेकेंड वाले में याद रखिए कि कुछ भी इक्वल है ही नहीं, इट्स आइदर ग्रेटर देन और लेस देन। ओके, ग्रेटर देन वन फोर्थ और लेस देन हाफ। ओके, तो ये इसमें क्या होता है, क्या करेंगे आप, वन थर्ड, ठीक है, वन थर्ड ऑफ नोशनल प्रॉफिट, ठीक है, विल बी कंसिडर्ड, यानी वन थर्ड आप प्रॉफिट मानेंगे। ओके, एंड जो रिमेनिंग पार्ट है दैट विल बी रिजर्व, टू थर्ड विल बी रिजर्व, ठीक है, वन थर्ड विल बी प्रॉफिट। अब ये वन थर्ड को भी यू फर्दर थोड़ा सा रिड्यूस कर दे, वन वन थर्ड से थोड़ा कम हो जाता है, क्यों कि वॉट एवर यू गेट नोशनल प्रॉफिट जो भी मिल रहा है, से हमारा प्रॉफिट इज 9,000, ओके, एंड वन थर्ड विल बी 3,000, ठीक है, एंड टू थर्ड विल बी 6,000 रिजर्व, ठीक है। तो यहाँ क्या करते हैं ना आप, ये वन थर्ड को, इसको यू फर्दर रिड्यूस इट बाय रेशियो ऑफ कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड, ठीक है, कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड, यानी वर्क सर्टिफाइड के भी कितने पैसे आपको मिले हैं, ठीक है, तो उसको भी आप फैक्टरिंग किया करते हैं, ठीक है। इफ दिस कैश रिसीव्ड ऑन अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड से इज 80%, यानी वर्क सर्टिफाइड के ऊपर कितने पैसे मिले हैं हमको, व्हाट इज द मनी विच यू हैव रिसीव्ड in work certified, okay, so that also you have to see. So if it is 80% money which you have received, then what I will do, I will multiply this by 80%, ठीक है, so I get 2,400, so I'll take profit only 2,400, and this 600 which is extra, 3,000 minus 2,400 is 600, right, वो यहाँ ऐड कर दूंगा as a reserve, this becomes 6,600 and this becomes 2,400, ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड, ओके, चलिए, so then fine, so here, so this is the second one, ठीक है, समझ में आ गया ये और प्रॉब्लम्स जैसे जैसे हम करेंगे ना आपको, और यू विल गेट अ गुड होल्ड ऑफ इट, क्योंकि ये यही चीज यूज करने वाले हैं प्रॉब्लम्स, वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द सेम थिंग, ओके, चलिए, सो नाउ, ठीक है, सो प्रॉफिट इज योर, तो ये हो गया, दिस इज द सेकेंड केस, वन थर्ड यू विल टेक, लास्ट केस इज क्या रहेगा, इफ इट इज ग्रेटर देन हाफ, ठीक है, क्या बोलेंगे, ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू हाफ, ओके, वन बाय टू, less than 1 by 2 is covered here, so greater than or equal to 1 by 2 will be covered in the third line, in this case it is 2/3, in place of 1/3 just take 2/3, okay, okay, समझ में आ गया, that's all। तो इसमें भी जो है you will have to multiply by cash received upon work certified, तो ये आपको और अच्छे से कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा इसमें, as in how we do the problems, okay, the profits on incomplete contracts, okay, for finding notional profit to be transferred to P&L, ठीक है, तीन डिविजन है जो मैंने आपको समझाया अभी, राइट, थ्री डिविजन इज व्हाट आई एक्सप्लेन टू यू, so one is contracts which have just commenced, okay, so don't take any part, ठीक है, no notional profit, take everything to reserve, okay, इसमें there's one thing that, see, as such in practical field of contract there are no hard and fast rules to determine how much uh, how much you will say that contract has reasonably advanced or just commenced, ठीक है, तो जो हम ले रहे हैं ये, this is a general idea that we are taking up to 1/4 and all that, ठीक है, so practically contracts lines में maybe you will find that they use different notations also, ठीक है, तो 1/4 is also 25% है ना, 1/4, तो 1/4 is 25%, think about big contracts जो millions में होंगे, तो क्या 25% कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होने तक के कैन दे अफोर्ड टू नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज एनीथिंग एज प्रॉफिट? वो भी सोचने की बात है, राइट? तो ये यहाँ हम बस ये देख रहे हैं कि किस तरह से आप अकाउंट करेंगे उसको, ओके? बट it doesn't say that in practical scenarios they will be using this 1/4 only or anything like that. ठीक है? So चलिए, तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट has just commenced जो है अप टू 1/4 है, आप ये याद रखें, ओके? दिस इज अप टू 1/4, जस्ट कमेंस्ड बोलेंगे, ठीक है? सेकेंड ही हमारा मेन है, इस लाइन में आपका सब कवर हो जाता है एक्चुअली। इन दिस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स व्हिच हैव रीजनेबली एडवांस्ड, ओके? तो रीजनेबली एडवांस्ड को आप क्या करेंगे? स्टेज ऑफ हाउ मच एडवांस्ड इट इज, यू विल फर्स्ट फाइंड बाय कंपेयरिंग वर्क सर्टिफाइड एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस, ठीक है? ये आपको पहले करना है, ठीक है? फॉर एनी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, अगर प्रॉब्लम में उन्होंने ऐसा दे दिया है इट हैज जस्ट कमेंस्ड करके, if they have given it has just commenced और कुछ भी आपको दिया नहीं है, then don't take any profit, okay? But आपको the problems which you will get is will be all within point B mostly, ठीक है? जो है इसमें you will compare work certified and contract price, okay? up to 1/4 है तो उसको just take it as just commenced, कुछ भी नहीं करना है। greater than 1/4, less than half, okay? Okay, up to 1/4 don't do anything, and greater than 1/4, less than half, okay, 1/3 of notional profit you will take, ठीक है? और remember to multiply by cash received upon work certificate, और more than or equal to 2/3, okay? तब आप क्या करेंगे? You will take 2/3, okay? You will take 2/3. So in the end your formula for profit, notional profit will be this. सबसे पहले प्रॉफिट हम कंप्यूट करेंगे। हाउ यू विल कंप्यूट प्रॉफिट? टोटल प्रॉफिट विल कंप्यूट, टेक ऑल द क्रेडिट्स, डिडक्ट ऑल द डेबिट्स, ठीक है? विल गेट द प्रॉफिट, राइट? दैट विल बी योर नोशनल प्रॉफिट। टेक दैट नोशनल प्रॉफिट और उसको आप करेंगे जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2/3 और 1/3, ओके? 1/3 when it is greater than 1/3, sorry, greater than 1/4, ठीक है? एंड लेस देन 1/2, ठीक है? तब 1/3, और अगर ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 1/2 देन 2/3। ये करने के बाद देन अगेन मल्टीप्लाई बाय कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड, बस इतना ही हमको करना है, ठीक है? सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स व्हिच आर ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट में इज द लास्ट सेक्शन, ओके? सो इसमें जो है इट इज ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट, सो इसमें इन द सेकेंड लाइन मैक्सिमम आप क्या ले रहे हो? 2/3, ओके? 2/3 is the maximum profit you are taking here. This is almost complete, so you need not take 2/3 also, ठीक है? तो प्रॉब्लम में आपको क्लियरली दिया रहेगा कि इट इज ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट, ओके? तो इसमें जो है और प्रॉब्लम में जो इंफॉर्मेशन रहेगा उसमें से हमको समझ में आ जाएगा, ओके? व्हेन वी डू ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स आपको धीरे धीरे समझ में आएगा, ओके? सो इसमें जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पोस्टिंग में वी हैव गॉट लॉट्स ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स, अबाउट 12-13 प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स, ओके? चलिए, सो राइट, तो ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट में हम क्या क्या करते हैं इसमें, ठीक है? सो फर्स्ट, ठीक है, क्या करना है आपको? हमको वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट प्रॉफिट, ठीक है? तो हमको क्या करेंगे? सबसे पहले आप जो है कॉस्ट निकालेंगे। यू विल फाइंड, यू हैव टू फर्स्ट फाइंड टोटल कॉस्ट, ओके? क्योंकि इसमें क्या होता है, इन दिस व्हाट हैपेंस, यू ऑलरेडी नो अ बिग पार्ट ऑफ द कॉस्ट, मतलब मान लीजिए आपको 90% कॉस्ट आपको मालूम है अभी, 90% कॉस्ट इज इनकर्ड ऑलरेडी, ठीक है? सो यू ओनली हैव टू एस्टिमेट, लेट्स से द अदर 10%, ठीक है? दिस परसेंट आई एम जस्ट शोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू, ठीक है? So you know a high part of cost incurred, you only have to 10 estimate 10% of cost, इसको आप estimate कर लेंगे, so you will get the total cost of the contract, ठीक है? total cost of contract आपको मिल जाएगा, ओके? when you get total cost of the contract, right, you can compare it with the contract price और आपको profit ही मिल जाएगा आपको इस केस में. Okay, right? ठीक है, तो सीधा सीधा प्रॉफिट आपको मिल जाएगा. ये 3 लाइन में क्या बोल रहा है? जस्ट टेक, ओके, टोटल एक्सपेंसेस टिल डेट प्लस रिमेनिंग एक्सपेंसेस, यानी एस्टिमेटेड एक्सपेंसेस रहेंगे. ये जो एस्टिमेटेड बहुत कम पीरियड का एस्टिमेट रहेगा. ओके, तो ये दोनों करेंगे तो व्हाट आर वी गेटिंग व्हेन आई डू these two, this plus this, I'm actually getting estimated total cost. ठीक है, and I have contract price which is my total sales price, correct? So if I do this estimated contract price minus estimated total cost, if I do, I will get the profit. ठीक है, तो इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, ओके, सो इस तरह से हमको यहाँ एस्टिमेटेड प्रॉफिट मिल गया. तो ये प्रॉफिट याद रखने की बात है, ये जो प्रॉफिट की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, दिस इज योर फाइनल प्रॉफिट विच यू हैव एस्टिमेट किए, लेकिन इसमें ये आपका ऑलमोस्ट फाइनल प्रॉफिट, क्योंकि पूरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस यूज करके आपने निकाल दिया है. दिस इज योर एस्टिमेटेड प्रॉफिट. ओके, तो इसमें क्या करेंगे, यू विल इसको कभी भी आप ये मल्टीप्लाई बाय वर्क सर्टिफाइड अपॉन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस. ठीक है, जो इनकम्प्लीट था उसमें कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड, इसमें वर्क सर्टिफाइड अपॉन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस इज व्हाट यू विल डू. ठीक है, दिस इज वन वे. सेकेंड वे इज, आप you want to be more conservative, then what you can do is multiply by work certified upon contract price into cash received upon work certified. ठीक है, ये बेसिस ज्यादा यूज किया जाता है. ओके, सो वी विल सी, हमको कौन सा यूज करना है ये अगर आप पूछोगे, सो विल सी कि जो हम प्रॉब्लम्स करेंगे, ठीक है, दैट प्रॉब्लम विच एवर बेसिस इज बीइंग यूज्ड दैट वी विल फॉलो फॉर एग्जाम्स. ठीक है, तो आपका जो ये वाला बेसिस है ये ज्यादा यूज होता है. ठीक है, वर्क सर्टिफाइड अपॉन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस इनटू कैश रिसीव्ड अपॉन वर्क सर्टिफाइड. ओके, एंड देन लास्ट टू जो है, अब इसको आप कॉस्ट बेसिस, ये दोनों, दिस इज रेवेन्यू बेसिस. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्राइस इज योर रेवेन्यू, वर्क सर्टिफाइड आल्सो वाज योर रेवेन्यू, करेक्ट? दिस वाज रेवेन्यू बेसिस. so these two are cost basis. total cost to date upon total cost. ठीक है, टोटल कॉस्ट टू डेट मतलब जो आपने एस्टिमेटेड एक्सपेंस की उसको छोड़ के व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट टिल डेट, leave the estimated expense upon total cost means add the estimated expense. So this is one, and this is again iska into total cost to date upon total cost multiplied by cash received upon work certificate. ठीक है, right? This formula is used more, ये वाला. ओके, ये 4 तरीके से हम निकाल सकते हैं. फाइन, चलिए, so this is done. नेक्स्ट इज सम जर्नल एंट्रीज. जैसे यहाँ पे भी मैंने आपको इन योर मेथड्स ऑफ कॉस्टिंग, ऑल मेथड्स ऑफ कॉस्टिंग, योर जर्नल एंट्रीज आर नॉट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू जस्ट नीड टू नो व्हाट इज द जर्नल एंट्री फॉर विच थिंग. ठीक है, एट द मोस्ट यू कैन गेट सम 2 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन और समथिंग आस्किंग फॉर एन एंट्री, उतना ही है. जो प्रॉब्लम्स आपके आएंगे, प्रॉब्लम्स आर फुल्ली बेस्ड ऑन योर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अकाउंट. ठीक है, all 13 problems which you can see, okay, it is based on your contract account. So आपको full focus should be on that. लेकिन ये जर्नल एंट्रीज है, एक मालूम होना चाहिए हमको. okay? जब सब छोटे मोटे चीजें आ गए तो इट इज लाइक योर बोनस मार्क्स, क्योंकि बहुत सिंपल आएंगे. आपको बस एंट्री मालूम रहे तो आप लिख सकते. ठीक है, so we'll do recording of contract acts, contract cost. यहाँ हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे. आई विल गिव यू अ ब्रेक नाउ. ठीक है, ये अभी थियरी इज वेरी लेस नाउ. ठीक है, इतना ही थियरी है. आफ्टर दिस जर्नल एंट्रीज विल मूव टू प्रॉब्लम्स. ठीक है, टुडे our target is to do 3 problems so that you can go home, revise the theory, revise the 3 problems, so that when we continue tomorrow, okay, you will need some prior knowledge. ठीक है, तो इसको आप एक बार रिवाइज कर लें. तीन प्रॉब्लम्स जो है. ओके, सो आई थिंक विल बी एबल टू कंप्लीट बाय 1:30 तक हो जाना चाहिए. ओके, सो नाउ आई एम गिविंग यू अ ब्रेक टिल 12:15. ठीक है, फाइन. सो दिस इज द लास्ट ब्रेक. इसके बाद we'll just complete the session together. Okay? Just a minute. I'm starting in a minute. One moment. So let's continue now. Okay. Now what is remaining is our journal entries. Okay. So as I told you, the journal entries are only important to the extent that you know the entries. Okay. There is no direct relevance of these journal entries while we prepare contract accounts. Okay. You can just prepare it separately even without knowing these journal entries. Okay. So, but it's good to know. So you can have some small questions like 2 marks, 3 marks asking for entries. And if you know these entries, it is very, it's kind of free marks for you. Okay. So now the first entry is here, material supplied from stores or purchased directly. Okay. Material supplied from stores or purchased directly. Okay. So contract account is going to be debited with it. Okay. This is an expense for contract account. So contract account is going to be debited. Okay. Contract account will be debited. Okay. And what is going to be credited here is stores ledger control account. Okay. Contract account will be debited and credit will be given to stores ledger control account and cost ledger control account. Now in the previous chapter of job costing, I told you a bit about non-integrated accounts, correct? And how entries are passed in non-integrated accounts, cost bookkeeping basically. Okay. So that part, cost bookkeeping in detail, will be taking up in the cost bookkeeping chapter. Okay. I'll only tell you certain things like I'd already told you in your previous job costing chapter. So just go through those lectures and you will know what are these control accounts. Okay. In short, your stores ledger control account, it means that it is a consolidated account of whatever stores you have purchased. You might have purchased 8 different types of stores. So you will add all 8 together and you will show it as one control account. Okay. That's your stores ledger control account. The stores ledger control account is your stores account basically. Okay. Any material issued, okay, that will always be shown as credit to stores ledger control account. right? And there's one account which is different, which is called as cost ledger control account. In your previous job costing lecture, I had explained you that the cost ledger control account is also called as general ledger adjustment account. Okay. Your cost ledger control account is also called as general ledger adjustment account. So these things you will learn in detail about the mechanics of these accounts and how debit and credit are done, okay, with all logic in your cost bookkeeping chapter, okay. In cost bookkeeping, we'll do in detail. Here, we are just limited to what is required in this particular account, okay, right. So I'm just showing you little bit because you might not have seen general ledger adjustment account or cost ledger control account, okay, water control accounts. Only to that extent I'm telling you, right? So once you finish that chapter, you will understand these control accounts even more. Okay. So now what happens is in cost bookkeeping, normally, okay, now you've got three types of accounts, correct? Personal, real, and nominal, isn't it? We have got three different types of accounts, right? In financial accounts, personal accounts, real accounts, and nominal accounts. Okay. So this is financial books. Okay. In your cost books, you require only nominal accounts. Okay. You don't require personal and real account, because real accounts are accounts of all assets, which the financial account has to maintain. Cost account is only the interest of cost account is limited to, purchase of things, materials, or whatever, wages, all that, whatever goes into the cost of a component. Okay. The interest of cost account is limited to anything which goes into cost of something which you are manufacturing. Okay. Whatever you are manufacturing, that cost, they are all expense accounts, so they are all nominal accounts. Okay. That's why cost accounts interest is only nominal accounts, right? It will not maintain any real account or personal account. The personal account is only any receivable or payable with regard to any other person. So cost account has nothing to do with it, with any receivable or payable. This will be collected through financial account only. Okay. This is cost accounting is specialized only for maintenance of cost. Okay. So it deals only in nominal account. Okay. But problem in cost ledger is, if you are maintaining only nominal account, you are not maintaining real and personal account. So there are many entries where one entry will be in nominal account, another entry will be in personal account. Correct? Right? So, or one in real account, okay, and one in personal account. Say you have purchased assets on credit. So one entry will be real account, one will be personal account. Correct? So there can, all entries, if you see, it will be it can be one entry in nominal, one in personal, one in real, or one in nominal, like that. Okay. So now in cost account, what will happen is you are maintaining only nominal accounts. So any other part of entry which is there in personal or real account, okay, so that will be missed out, isn't it? So if you prepare a trial balance on any date using cost accounts, okay, using cost account, if you prepare trial balance in any date, what will happen is, okay, the trial balance will not match. Why? Because both part of the entries are not there. If they say there was a nominal entry, one was in nominal, okay, and one was in real. Real is not here. Okay, so you are showing only one part of the transaction. So how can the trial balance agree? It cannot agree. So just to make it self-balancing, what you do is, whenever you get these kind of entries, okay, where the other part of entry, one entry is in nominal, but the other part of entry is in either personal or real. Okay, you have to recognize this part of debit or credit also. Okay, So this debit or credit is always passed through only one account, which is called as cost ledger control account or general ledger adjustment account. Okay. So the purpose of this general ledger adjustment account is just to make your cost books self-balance. Okay. So now, after having explained you this, so as I said, when we go to cost bookkeeping, you will know about this in even more detail. That time you will understand fully. Okay. Here I am only explaining, giving you a limited explanation. Okay. So now, so contract. So let's see now material cost. Okay. So contract account will be debited. Fine. We know that. And your stores ledger control account will be credited. If you are the stores ledger control account is nothing but just consider it as stores account. Okay. So this is, okay, it's just a consolidated account of all stores. Right. So if you are giving or you are issuing any material from your stores, then this will be the entry. Okay. These two will be the entry. This will not be there. Contract account debited to stores ledger control account. Okay, go by our normal logic. What you will say? Contract account debited to material. This is what normally we'll say. Okay, but in contract, we don't write material because all material together are in stores. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, but now consider you are purchasing material directly for the contract. If you are purchasing material directly for the contract, so now it is not being issued from stores, so you cannot credit stores, correct? Cannot credit stores. So what will be the entry now is cost ledger control account to bank, correct? This should be the entry, bank or cash, whatever. Cost if you are purchasing directly. Okay. Now see, this bank is a personal account. Okay. Cash is a real account. Bank is a personal account. Now personal account are not maintained in contract account. Okay. So what you will say is, you will just say to cost ledger control account. Okay. So to whatever extent you have understood, okay, that is fine, because you just need to know when what is debited and credited. So by the time you complete cost bookkeeping, you will have a very good hang on these control accounts. Okay. So this is your first entry. Then second is in case of transfer of excess material from one contract to another. Okay. So here what you are doing, you are transferring, you have some material. Okay. You are, instead of returning back to stores, some other contract requires it. You are transferring it straight away. So this is done normally when your stores is here. Okay. Your contract 1 is here. Okay. Contract 2 is here. Okay. So now you don't need something which is excess for you. You want to return it to stores. Okay. But okay, the same material is required by contract 2. So instead of you returning to stores and stores sending it here, say the stores are situated at much greater distance than this contract, then you have to pay excess cartage, right? You'll have to pay excess carriage. So better than this, you don't think from year to year is an easier way. Okay, so that's why this is done sometimes. Okay, it saves overall cost. So what will be the entry for this? So from one contract, it is going to another contract. There is no effect on stores, correct? So one contract to another contract. So if a material goes out of a contract, when you add material to a contract, you debit it, correct? So when a material is going out of contract, you will credit it. So this will be your first entry. Okay. You will credit the contract account which is giving the material. Okay. And whichever contract is receiving the material, you will debit it. Fine. Understood? Then, okay. This is next entry is if return of surplus material appears uneconomical. So again, you have got surplus material and there is no other here. There was another contract which needed it. So we gave it to it. Now there is no contract which wants it, but we have surplus material. Okay. So what you will do, you will sell it then and there. They will say, okay, no, don't send it here. Sending it here, the cost will be more. Better you sell it there itself. Okay. Then you will sell it and whatever money you get, you will give it back to the stores. Okay. Right. What you do not want, you will give it back the money. So what you are going to do here is for surplus materials, you are selling it. But when you sell it, it can be sold at a profit or loss. Correct. So let's say in this case, you are selling it at a loss. Okay. So what will happen? Now, first thing is your, okay, when you sell it, you will credit the contract account, correct? You're selling it. So material is going out of your contract. So you will credit it. Now, this credit will not be with the actual selling price. It will be the debit price. That is, if you have debited the contract, okay, this is your contract account. You have debited it with material 10,000. Okay. And now when you're selling it, okay, you're selling it for, let's say 6,000. Okay. But if you write 6,000 here, okay, there will be an effect of 4,000. It contract cost will be inflated by 4,000. You don't want that to happen because you want to know the exact profit on the contract. Okay. So you will credit it by 10%. So that the 10,000 by 10,000, so that the 10,000 moves out altogether. Okay. So this and uh, but the real price you got was 6,000. 4,000 was your loss. So how we will write it is, you will credit contract account by 10,000. Okay. And your loss, you will debit it to, okay. Your loss will be debited to costing profit and loss account. Okay. These will be the two entries which you will be doing if it is a loss. Okay. And if you are selling it at a profit, okay, you're selling it at a profit, then what you will do is, okay, you will then, you won't do these two entries. Okay, you're selling it at a profit. Entries you will do is, okay, cost ledger control account will be debited. Okay, and costing profit and loss account will get credited with profit. Okay, so these will be the two entries. There will be two treatments basically which can happen here. Okay, so second part of the entry, when you are having a profit. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let's see. Just a moment. I'm not able to go back on this. Okay, I'll just reopen this file. Then give me a minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, so right. I was not able to do the undo functions, which is why I had to put it back. Okay. So now, so in this, what will happen is you're returning your surplus material. Okay. When you're returning your surplus material, what happens is in your contract account credit side. Okay. So you want to make the entry of whole 10,000. Okay. 10,000 was the material you purchased, right? And 6,000 is what you are selling it for. Okay. So 6,000 and 4,000. This will be the entry which you will have to make here. Okay. So this 4,000, another entry will be debited to your costing profit and loss account. Okay. 4,000 will be debited to your costing profit and loss account. Okay. And what will happen for this? Okay. So, and what is being credited is your contract account. Okay. Contract account will get credited. Okay. Here, 4,000 and 6,000. Two credits will go to the contract account. Okay. And okay, one entry will go to the costing profit and loss account. Okay, why this will go to cost ledger control account? Okay, is because one entry will go because we will see. Okay, I'll just try to give you an example of this entry. Okay, in our next class, I'll just frame an example and give you. So why it goes to cost ledger control account, which is general ledger adjustment account, is you will get this money in cash. Okay, because you are going to get this money in cash. Getting this money in cash, okay, it is a real account. Okay, so which is why you will debit cost ledger control account and credit contract account. Okay, this is what you will do. Okay, in this, right? And your profit and loss account will be debited only by the loss which you are getting. Okay. So I'll have to just think about it and I'll just frame an example and I'll give you example of these entries. Okay, this particular entry. Okay, the next is loss of material due to theft or destructions. Okay, so if there is loss of material due to theft or destruction, material has gone out of contract account. Okay, so your contract account will get credited. Okay, and it is a total loss, right? It is a loss. So what will be debited is costing profit and loss account. Okay, and okay, if any stores item are used for manufacturing tools. Now this is one entry, different entry, which you will have to remember. Okay, as I said, in your journal entries, you only need to remember what are the entries. Okay, for what thing, what entry you make. Okay, that is sufficient for you. You will not get any complex problem or something for which you will have to do the entries. Okay, so here this point is you are using stores for manufacturing tools. Okay, so first thing is what you are doing, you are using stores, right? So you are using stores, so stores ledger will get credited. Okay, and then what you will debit is work expenses account, because now you are using these stores and making some tools and you are using the tools for the contract. Okay, so first of all, so that this pattern is properly recorded, you have to first go debit your work expenses account. Okay, and stores ledger. So once work expenses is debited, you come to know that these stores items have been used for some works purpose. Okay, and then you will have the salutation below, which will tell you for what it is being used. So this will be the first thing, and then what you will do is you have to debit contract account because you have manufactured tools for contract account. Okay, you manufactured the tools for contract. So now eventually contract account will be debited, works expenses will get credited. This is how you will do this. Okay, this is usage of stores items to manufacture tools for contract. Okay, works expenses debited to stores. Okay, and contract debited to works expenses. Fine. So these are the entries here for these things. Okay. For this particular one, I'll just frame a proper example where I will be able to give you all four aspects of this. Okay? I'll just let you know in the next class. And then, okay, next is employee cost. Okay, just remember this thing, employee cost here is what you do is, of course, contract will be debited with the labor cost, correct? Debit contract account, you credit works expenses. Okay, this is what is actually done. But in contract accounts, if you put directly wages on the debit side, that is also okay, not a problem with that. Okay, but technically, what is done is you put this labor into works expenses. Okay, as long as it is a work in progress, you will debit contract account, put it in works expenses. Okay. Whenever you do contract account, you can just directly put two wages. That is okay. Okay. That is practically, that is okay. Direct expenses, it will be contract account debited to direct expenses. Straightforward. Okay. Indirect expenses, contract account debited to overheads. Okay. All these are straightforward. Now, plant and machinery, what did we see? There are two ways that you can do it. Okay. One is just put depreciation directly on the debit. Another thing is debit plant and machinery, and at the end of the period, credit plant and machinery. Okay, the written down value will be credited. So automatically your depreciation comes in the debit. Okay. So first is contract debited to plant and machinery. That is contract account you are debiting with plant and machinery account. Okay. And then you will credit it at the end. Okay. So plant and machinery with written down value debited to contract account. Okay. Debit at the beginning of the period, just reverse the entry at the end of the period. But at the end of the period, use the written down value. Fine. Or this is the other entry which you can use. Contract account debited to depreciation. Okay. So if you won't use both. If you're using this, you won't use this. Okay. Now, subcontract is seen as one expense. Okay. In contract, there will be only one line for subcontract. Whatever amount you have paid to the subcontractor. Okay. Contract debited to cost of subcontract. Fine. Okay. Extra work. If say extra work is done and you are getting some money for extra work, okay, this is your contract account. Okay, this is your contract account. Fine. So here, if you are doing some extra work, okay, what will happen is whatever is your contract price, okay, finally your contract price, okay, in the last year of contract, what you will get is the contract price rightfully. Okay, just to keep it simple, let's just say that this is your leave the contract account for now. Okay, you have contract price which is 5 lakhs. Okay, now you have to do some extra work which was not agreed. Okay, extra work which was not agreed earlier. Okay, and cost of that is 50,000. Okay, if you are able to recover from the contractee, just add this 50,000 here. Okay, increase your contract price by 50,000, and of course for this 50,000, whatever cost, any material or whatever you are using, just put it on the debits. Okay, if you have to use say expenses also equal to 50,000, then 50,000 will be debited here. Contract price will increase by 50,000. Or it is possible that you are able to do it in 30,000. and a contract price is going up by 50,000. This is what you have to recognize. Okay, right? So here, add to contract price if it is substantial. Okay, if the extra work is say itself about 4 lakhs or something, contract was for 5 lakhs, then treat it as a separate contract. Okay, if not substantial, then you can always debit as cost of extra work, and whatever increase in contract price you write, you increase the contract price by that. Okay, so this is what is your total all entries of contract costing. So your use of these entries, okay, will be only limited to some short questions about 2 marks or something like that, asking you for journal entries. Okay, so you should know what are these entries. I've just given you the logic. Okay, there is one complex entry which I will tell you. I just need to work out an example and show you an example on how that entry will work out. Okay, so I'll just think about it and I'll let you know in the next class. So now we have to do 3 problems is today's agenda. Okay. First problem is, okay, so a firm of builders carrying out large contracts kept in contract ledger separate accounts of each contract on 30th June 2017. Okay. Okay. Again, no, in these problems and all, the problem point is that do not put the proper punctuation marks. Okay, so the meaning changes. So separate account for each contract on 30th June 2017. The following were shown as being the expenditure in connection with contract number 555. Okay, fine. So now this is the contract number 555, and what they have shown us is material purchased. Okay, 1,16,000. So contract account will be, so we have to prepare the contract account. Okay, all your problems will be based on contract account. So which is why you don't have a need to go through that level of complexity as it is in journal entries. Okay, because we just have to think of the contract account, what you have to debit, what you have to credit. Okay, so here whatever are expenses you will debit to the contract account. Material purchased, material issued from stores. Okay, whether you have purchased or issued from stores, both are debited to contract account, right? Both are expense of the contract. Plant which has been used on other contracts. Okay, so what they are trying to say is it is a second-hand plant. Okay, not a new plant, second-hand plant. In contract, it makes no difference if it is a first-hand or second-hand plant. Okay, if it is used, so whatever is the expense to your contract, just put that. Okay, so plant's expense is 25,046. Right? So okay, and then additional plant. Sometimes then you have to send some additional plant. So both these are plant opening balances. Okay, so we would normally what we'll do is we'll add this and put it on the debit side, and if we have written down value of these plants, that will put on the credit side. Let's see what we have, what we don't have. Okay, next is wages, direct expenses, establishment expenses. All these are direct debit items, correct? All in violet color, they are all direct debits. Okay, so plant I have put in green color. Just so that we will just see whether we have what information we have got, whether we have credit balance of plant or not based on that, or depreciation is given directly. If depreciation is given directly, we will not use the green lines. Okay, so we want these green lines only for getting depreciation of plant. Either we'll put opening balance on debit, closing balance on credit. Okay, that's one way. Or if you have depreciation, you don't need the balances of plant at all. Okay. Then next. Fine. So all these things we have got. So we'll see what are the other things which are given. The contract had commenced on 1st February 2017. 6 lakhs was the contract price. Amount certified, work certified. After deduction of 20% retention money was 2,41,600. Okay. So work certified by the architect after deduction of 20% retention money was this, means the work certified minus 20% retention money, that is given as 2,41,000. Okay, so this is the meaning of this sentence. Okay, you will have to be able to understand the meanings of certain sentences. The amount of work certified, okay, this is amount of work certified after deduction of 20% retention money. Okay, so work certified less 20% of work certified, which is retention money, was 2,41,000. Means the cash that he has received, the contractor, was 2,41,000, and it was 80% of work certified. That is the meaning. Okay, 20% has been retained, so 80% was given. Okay, so which is why we can say, because we need value of work certified in contract account, that is your sales. Okay, so this means that if say 100 is your work certified, WC is work certified. Okay, then cash received is, some part is retained already, 20% is retained. I can say 80 is received, cash received. Okay, now they have given the cash received real amount, so we can find out work certified. So cash received is 2,41,600. Okay, this 2,41,600. Fine. This is what is your work certified. This becomes 2,41,600 into 100 upon 80. Okay, into 100 upon 80. Okay, or you can just divide by 80% in your calculator. 241,600 divided by 80%. Okay, you will get 3,02,000. This is the value of work certified. Okay, this is work certified, 3,02,000. Fine. So whatever this line, using this line, we found out value of work certified. Okay, being work certified on 30th June 2017. Okay, contract started on 1st February 2017 and ended on, okay, this was the work certified on 30th June 2017. Okay, so this is the period for which we have to calculate. So materials on site were 19,716. Closing stock of materials, so it will be credited. Contract plant ledger was also kept, in which depreciation was dealt with monthly. Okay, so contract plant ledger was kept, in which depreciation was dealt monthly. The amount debited in respect of that account is 2260. Okay, now this point, what they're showing here are contract ledger was kept, plant ledger, depreciation was dealt with monthly. So they are calculating depreciation and posting it monthly. An amount debited in respect of that account. Okay, that's total amount they have given as 2260. This is nothing but the depreciation. Okay, so because they have given depreciation, we will not use the opening balance of plant. Okay, so prepare contract account for showing profit. Prepare contract account for showing profit on the contract. Okay, so now, so let us see. So this is materials at side 2260. So let's just write down whatever we have. Okay, in the contract account. Now this is a very basic contract account. Okay, so what you will first write is okay, from here whatever we have, let's just start writing one by one. Okay, material purchased, material issued from stores. Okay, 116 126 19 570. 116 126 19 570. Okay, then depreciation here 2260. This was depreciation. We will not write plant opening and closing balance. Okay, we won't write plant opening and closing balance. This is written here. Okay, three things we have written. So let's see what else is there. All debits will be given straightforward to you. Okay, so additional plant now, plant and additional plant. Okay, these two we won't write because we have got depreciation directly. So we won't need this. Okay, don't write these two things. Not required. Okay, and then next is see wages, direct expenses, proportionate establishment expenses. All three are debits. So all three debits as it is we'll put here. We'll debit it. Okay. So wages, direct expenses, proportionate establishment expenses. Okay, these three we have put. So now all this together, okay, are your expenses, all your debits which we had been given. So we've just put everything here, that's all. Okay, we have just arranged it here, all debits we knew. Okay, and in credit there is one thing, stock at the end. Stock at site 19716 was given to us. Okay, here materials on site were 19716. Okay, so this we have put there. Okay, so you need what? Work certified, work uncertified. So there is nothing, they have not given any work uncertified, so you can leave it. What they have given, just put it. Work uncertified, we work certified, we just calculated at 3,02,000. Correct? Just now we calculated. Just put it here. Okay. Now we have everything, we've put everything. Only thing we don't have now is this, these two. Okay. It's P&L account and how much is the reserve. This we don't have. Apart from that, we have put everything. Okay. So you can now get profit. So how you will find profit is add these two, you will get this much. Okay. From this you deduct these things. Correct. Credit minus debit will be profit, right? So just if you deduct all these items, you can try in your calculator from 321716, deduct these one by one. Okay. You will get total profit. So let's see what the total profit is. because I also need it for computation, further computation. So this will be our notional profit. And then we will see how much percentage we will take to P&L, how much we will carry forward. Fine. Okay. So let me write all these here itself. 116, 126, 19, 570, 2260, 157, 268, 4052. Okay, 17, 440. So I've written all debits here. Okay, if I add this, I get 306716. Okay, so now if I have to subtract this 306716, okay, from 321716, correct? Is equals to 321716 minus 306716. This gives me 15,000. Okay, so what is this 15,000? It is the notional profit. Okay, I got notional profit as 15,000. Now we have to find out whether you should take 1/3 or 2/3 to P&L. Okay, so for that we have to compare your work certified with contract price. Contract price was 6 lakhs, right? Contract price was 6 lakhs. Here you can see. This is 6 lakhs and work certified is 3,02,000. Correct? So 3 lakh is 50%, correct? Half of 6 lakhs is 3 lakhs, right? So anything which is 3 lakhs or more than that, you will have to take how much? 2/3. Okay, so I'll just show you once more. Okay, see here. Fine. So it is up to 1/4. Don't take anything. Okay, it's greater than half, less than half, 1/2. Greater than half and less than 1/2, and take 1/4, 1/3 of the notional profit. Okay, greater than equal to 1/2, then you have to take 2/3. Fine. Okay. So what we have to do here is we have to take 2/3. Okay, 2/3 of this is what we will take to the P&L. Okay, so how much is 2/3 of this? Okay, 2/3 is 10,000. What? How much is our cash received upon work certified? They have given us here 80%, correct? Here 80% was your cash received upon work certified. So we have to, what we have to do is into 2/3 into cash received upon work certified. Okay, that is 80 upon 100 or 80%. Fine, that was the formula, right? Right, which I told you the most used formula was your take into 2/3 into cash received upon work certified. That is 8,000 you will you can take to P&L. Okay, so here for a PNL 8,000. Okay, and so what is the reserve? It will be 15,000 minus 8,000, which is 7,000. Okay, so that's how this has been calculated. Okay, this is PNL is 8,000. Okay, this is by mistake they have written 15,000. 15,000 should be the total of these two. Okay, so this will be 7,000. Okay, in this total also you can find out. Just add everything. Okay, here, and here just take 7,000 and add, you will get this properly. Okay, so now, so this is your problem one. Other problems we'll do from study material. So let me take you to the study material. This is problem one. If you have any doubt, you can ask, or you can go through and then ask as well. So three problems we'll do now. This is the first problem, okay, which we did just now. This is the second one. So let's see. Contractor has undertaken construction work at a price of 5 lakhs. Contract price is 5 lakhs and began execution on 1st January 2016. Began the work on 1st January 2016. Particulars of the contract up to 31st December 2016 they have given. After 1 year, this was the status. Okay. Contract price is 5 lakhs. So machinery, materials, wages, direct expenses, all these are debits. Okay. So machinery, we'll see all data and then we will decide whether to debit or not. Okay. So all these are debits now. Uncertified work is credit. This is a credit. Okay. And overheads is also a debit. Okay. Overheads is a debit. This is also debit. Materials returned, credit. Work certified, credit. Cash received doesn't go in contract account. Okay, we'll just need for the ratio cash received upon work certified, which will be 36 upon 39. Okay, this is materials at site, again credit. Okay, closing balance of materials. So all green ones will be credited and all red ones will be debited. Okay, and uncertified work will also be credited. This will also be credited. Right? Then let's see what ahead. What else? It was decided that profit on the contract in the year should be arrived at by deducting the cost of work certified from the value of architect's certificate. Okay, so profit should be arrived by deducting the cost of work certified. Cost of work certified means, okay, cost, the cost price which you are debiting to the contract account. That is the meaning. Cost of work certified. And value of architect certificate means that is your value of work certified. Okay. And they have said further 1/3 of the profit so arrived should be regarded as provisions against contingencies. Okay. And such provision should be increased by taking to the credit of profit and loss account only such portion of 2/3 profit as cash received to work certified. That means they are saying 1/3 is contingencies, 2/3 will be your take 2/3 will be taken to P&L, but multiply that 2/3 by cash received upon work certified. Okay, this is what they are saying. And actually, let us say this whole thing, no, this is just extra for you. Okay, we actually did not even require this information. Why? I'll tell you. See, if we see here, go here and just see work certified. ₹3,90,000. Okay, work certified is how much? 3,90,000. Now, what is your contract price? 5 lakhs. So this is easily more than 50%. Okay, it's more than 50%. So in that case, what you will do? You will anyway use 2/3, right? Notional profit into two-third into cash received upon work certified. That's what you are going to use. That's what they have said in that paragraph. Okay. So even if they would not have given that paragraph, you would have done the same thing. Fine. So now nothing, it's same as your earlier problem. Okay. So just certain things we have to see here. After uncertified work, there were two more items which we didn't see then. Okay, wages outstanding, that is wages not paid. This you have to add to wages. Okay, because we follow accrual basis of accounting. Anything outstanding, you will treat it as an expense. So wages, you will add it to wages. Okay. So these two, now these two pink lines will get added. Okay, and last one is value of plant on 31/12/2016. Okay, this is your closing balance of plant. Okay, closing balance of plant. So we will credit it. Okay, so we will debit opening balance of plant. Now see, here they have given as machinery and here they have given as plant. Okay, so that is fine. Machinery and plant are more or less considered as same. Okay, so which is why this is both, this you can take as the same thing. Okay, so this machinery will be debited and this plant here is the same machinery credited. Okay, that's it. So now we have to arrange the items and we will get the answer. Okay. So now see all the debits, machinery, materials, wages, including wages outstanding. Okay, and direct expenses, overheads. These are all the debits. And here wages and wages outstanding have been added. Okay, and all these are same amounts. You can see machinery, materials, wages, direct expenses. Okay, machinery, materials, wages, direct expenses. Add to this wages, we added this outstanding. Okay, and then yeah, that's it. And uncertified work, this overheads. This is one more thing which will be debited. Okay, fine. So now, okay, what are the credits? So debits we have seen. So credits, material returned. Okay, returned means you will credit it. Closing balance of material you will credit. Okay, work certified you will credit, and work uncertified. Value of closing balance of plant you will credit. Okay, and work uncertified you will credit. Okay, these are the things we are going to credit. Fine. So let's go ahead. So plant and machinery, closing balance. This is materials return and materials on hand. Okay, all these three things you will credit. And now work certified and work uncertified, you write it as work in progress account. Okay, it comes under work in progress account. So just credit as work in progress and put your work certified and uncertified. You will get this total. Okay. Now after putting all this, and these are our credits and these are our debits till here. Okay. Right. So just take the total of your credits here, which is 425,864. 425,864 minus all this we will do. So let's just write down all these 30,170,698. Just writing the debit items. Okay, these are all the debit items. So just add it. We got 369,414 and credit total I'm just taking from the problem. Okay. So this is the credit total 425,864. Okay, this minus this. So 56,450 is the notional profit. Okay, this is the notional profit. Okay, so now what we have to do? Just multiply by 2/3. Okay, into cash received upon work certified. So what is the cash received upon work certified? We had seen that it is 36 upon 39, right? I think. Yeah. So this is your cash received upon work certified. This 36 upon 39, right? 0 will get cancelled. 36 upon 39. Okay. And 2/3. Okay. So what I will do is equals to this into 2/3 into 36 upon 39. What am I getting? 34,738. Okay. So less than 0.5, you can leave it out. It's 34,738. Okay. This is what? Profit for PNL. Fine. 34,738. What is the other part? I'll say notional profit minus this. Okay. This is reserve. 34,78, 738, 21,712. Okay. This is 34,738, 21,712. Okay. This is how you get the answer. This was problem 2. I will just will do one more problem. Problem 3. Okay. So up to you today evening. Actually, there are no other classes scheduled. Okay. There are no other classes. If you want, we can just have a 1.5 hour session of contract costing. It's up to you. I'm just giving an option. Okay. Sorry, 1:30 not PM, 1.5 hours. So basically we can just have, let us say, from 8:30 to 10. We'll finish at 10. So what will happen is we have done 3 problems now. Okay. So in this session, we'll try to do at least 4 or 5 problems. Let us say 5. We have a total of 13 problems. Okay. So tomorrow we can do, this becomes 8. So tomorrow we can do another 5. On Monday, this chapter will be over. Okay, earlier it gets over, better it is for you later on. And we can finish the course, by about April 15th or thereabouts. We can finish the course. Then I can give you some time so you can study yourself and see what doubts you have. And then we'll do the revision, let us say from May 10th or 15th, around that time. But till that time, you can just have some time off and just study and give tests. Okay, so that's how we can do. If we can do that. So today there is some time, which is why I'm asking you. If you want, we can do this today, 8:30 to 10 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So 8:30 to 10 p.m. we will do this contract account. 5 more problems will continue. Okay. Let's now finish the third problem. So this is the last problem now. We'll close the session. Okay. We'll continue at 8:30. Next 5 problems we'll do. A contractor commenced work on a particular contract on 1st April 2016. Okay. 1st April 2016. He closes his books of accounts on 31st December. Okay. So 1st April to 31st December is 9 months. Following information is revealed from costing records of 31st December. On 31st December. So on end of the year, they are given some date. Okay. So this is just material sent to site, debited, junior engineer, nothing but your employee cost, labor, debited, okay, labor, debited. Okay, what are these? Are just different categories of labor, that's all. Okay, so whoever is working on the contract, okay, that person, that his charges will be debited to contract. All three are direct debits. Now after this, a machine costing 30,000 remained in use on site for 1/5 of the year. Okay, so machine cost is 30,000. Okay, it was used on site of contract for 1/5 of the year. Okay, so whatever is the depreciation, only 1/5 we will take, correct? Because it was used only for 1/5, right? And machine cost was 30,000. Its working life was estimated at 5 years. Scrap value is 2,000. This information is given for calculating depreciation. What we will do, scrap value is 2,000. So cost minus scrap value is 28,000. Okay, so 28,000 is the machine cost for 5 years. So what is it for 1 year? 28,000 into 1/5 will be cost of machine for 1 year. Okay, for 1 year, and in that it was used for 1/5 of the year only. Okay, so that's why you will further multiply it by 1/5. That is how you will calculate the depreciation. Okay, so after this, okay, supervisor is paid 2,000 per month. Salary is 2,000 per month. Okay, and had devoted 1/2 of his time on the contract. Okay, so he has paid salary is 2,000 per month, and he devotes 1/2 of his time. 1/2 is half, right? So only half of his salary you will take for this contract. That is 1,000 per month. Total months are 9 months. Okay, so 1,000 into 9 will be supervisor's salary for this contract. All other expenses were 14,000. Take this direct debit. Materials on site 2,500 credit. Okay. Contract price was 4 lakhs. Okay. On 31st December 2016, 2/3 of the contract was completed. 2/3 of the contract was completed, but architect gave certificate only for 20,000. Okay. On 31st December 2016, 2/3 of the contract was completed. Right. This 2/3 is your work certified and uncertified both. But architect gave certificate for 2 lakhs. This is your work certified. Okay, here again, total contract price is 4 lakhs, work certified is 2 lakhs. So it is half of it. So 2/3 of the profit you will take to P&L. Okay. Okay, and then 80% was paid. Of this 2 lakhs, 80% was cash received. Prepare contract account. We have got everything. Here there is only one in this problem. One thing is different that you have to. First is these two things have been given differently. Your depreciation is given differently. Supervisor's salary is given differently. Okay, in a different way. But you can calculate it. Okay. So what we will do is these two. So we just need to compute it in a different way. And apart from that, there's one more thing. There is work uncertified in this problem. Okay, work uncertified is there, but they have not given straight away. How do I know that work uncertified is there? Because 2/3 of the contract was completed, but certificate was given only for half. Okay, so the remaining thing is work uncertified. You have to calculate the value of work uncertified in this problem. Okay. Okay, so let's see. First thing is what you should do in contract account is prepare a contract account. Okay, just put whatever you can put. Okay, so 80% of the things will get cleared up, and you know that you now have to think only about that 20%. Okay, that's what you should do in contract account. Just prepare a contract account, just put whatever you can put. Okay, so first thing is these three straight debit. Okay, straight away this will be debited, and then we will calculate depreciation here. Okay, working life was 5 years, scrap value is 2000. So total value is okay 30,000 minus 2000. That's what has to be depreciated, 28,000. Okay, so for 1 year you will just divide by 5, you will get 1 year's cost. Okay, but out of 1 year it was used only for 1/5. So just multiply again by 1/5. That's how we have to find this. Okay, so we'll just do that, start putting whatever is there. Okay, so material, junior engineer, labor. Okay, just put all three straight away. Now depreciation of plant, if you have a doubt you can ask me. Okay, so this is how you have to calculate. This is 28,000 is the depreciable value. Upon 5 is 1 year depreciation. Of that 1 year, okay, the contract ran for 9 months, but this machine was needed only for 1/5 of the year. Okay, so which is why you will do first, you will do upon 5 till here you have got 1 year's depreciation value. Now you need the exact value for the period it was used here in this contract. That's why you have to multiply by 1/5 again. Okay, and you will get this. And then supervisor salary. Okay, 2000 is 1 month salary. Into half, if you do, you will get half, you will get salary dedicated to this contract. So 1000 is the salary dedicated to this contract. Then multiplied by 9 because period of the contract is 9 months. So you get this. Other expenses were given. I told you straight debit. Okay, 14,000. Fine. Right. So then after this, so these are now all the debits. We have put all the debits. Okay, debits were straightforward. Okay, only these two things needed to be computed. Okay, which two things needed to be computed? We only had to compute these two. Okay, they were given indirectly. Now, okay, let's go to the credit now. by work in progress account, work certified 2 lakh is given. So no problem with this. The material at site is a credit, just credit directly. Now, only thing which we require here, okay, is how to calculate work uncertified. Okay, so we'll have to see how we can calculate work uncertified. Okay, that is the only thing which is different in this problem. Okay, so now, okay, for now work uncertified, one thing you have to remember is work uncertified is always calculated at cost. Okay, I told you that there is revenue element only in work certified. Okay, work certified is always, uncertified is calculated at cost. Okay, so right now we don't have this figure, we don't know this. So first thing is you will have to find out total cost. Okay, what is the cost of this contract? Okay, because once you find the cost which you have loaded in this contract, only the cost, okay, then you will come to know, if you do that, you know that 2/3 of the contract was completed. Okay, so that cost would be equivalent to 2/3 of the contract. Okay, we will know that that cost will be equivalent to 2/3 of the contract, and then we can find the work uncertified. Okay, so let's see the computation. It's given in a small way, but understanding will need little bit of effort. Okay, so work uncertified, okay, is for 2/3. Whatever cost we have got, it is for 2/3. Now, how to get this cost? We'll just calculate all the cost you have put in the contract. Okay, that is the cost of work uncertified. This is basically all these are costs till here. Okay, and deduct material at site, closing stock of material. If you deduct closing stock of material, what we'll get? We'll get the cost which you have put in the contract without any revenue, the cost which has been put. Okay, so this is what we are going to find out first. So add all these and deduct material at site. So I'll just put all these costs. Okay, debit values, okay, so these are all debit values. I put all debit values here from here. Okay, all this I have put. Now I need material at site, which I will deduct 2500. Okay, so this total is this much, and 2500 is one credit. Okay, this minus this, I get 177,460. Okay, 177,460 is the cost. We found out the total cost in the contract account. Okay, So this is your 177,460. Okay, this is our total cost. Now we know that 2/3 of the work was completed. That's why cost of 2/3 of the contract is 177,460. Okay, right. So now one mistake which we can make at this stage is we'll say that, okay, 2/3 is completed, so work uncertified is 1/3, correct? It occurs to us that 2/3 is completed, work uncertified is one third. It's not like that. Work uncertified is within this 2/3. Okay. So one third is work which is not completed. That is different. Okay. So work certified is within this, uncertified is within this 2/3. So you have to do 2/3 of the contract price. Okay. That is 2/3, which is 2/3 of the contract price minus half was certified. Okay. If you take the difference, then you will get what is uncertified as a ratio of the contract price. So 2/3 minus 1/2. Okay, 2/3 upon 1/2 you have to do. Okay, 2/3 minus 1/2. How it is done is take LCM of denominators, which is 6. Okay, 6 is the LCM of denominators. Then take the denominator, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 4 plus this 2 3s are 6, denominator 2 3s are 6. Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah. But, minus, it is minus, okay. And this is 3. Okay. I hope you know how to calculate fractions. Okay. If you do not, you are not very comfortable in fractions, take your calculator, convert it into decimals. Okay. That's how this becomes 1/3. Okay. Take LCM of the denominator, and then, okay, when you find the answer, this becomes as 1/6. If you are not sure about that, okay, what you can do is take an easy way. Just say take 2/3 in your calculator. Okay. And take 1/2 in your calculator which will be 0.5. Okay. So difference will be how much? This minus this. Okay. In decimals, this is equal, 1/6 is equal to this much. If I just show you even 1/6 value directly, okay, it's coming same as this. So this you can do straight away. Like, you don't have to worry about decimals. Okay. So now what we are doing here is, so now this is 2/3 of contract price is equals to this much in cost. So how much is cost of 1/6 of contract price? Okay, this is what you are calculating. This will be equal to how much? This 1/6 into, okay, 1/6 into 177,460 divided by 2/3. Okay, this is how you will get the answer. Or like in decimals, you want to find out, then just do like this, 177,460. Okay, 2/3 is how much? This much. Okay, and what was that amount? 177,460. Okay, this is 177,460. And how much is 1/3? We just found this here. Okay, this is 1/3. How much is this? Just simple, just do this into this upon this, you'll get the answer. Okay, 44,365. So this is what we have calculated as the cost of uncertified work. Okay, this is cost of uncertified work. So this is what will go in the credit side. This is the only thing which was missing. Okay. Just put this here. 44,365. Okay. Then add these two and you will get this. Now you have all figures. You know that 2/3 is to be taken, correct? So I'll leave this for your self-study. Calculate this part as we did earlier. Okay. So this is the total profit which you will get. How you will get is by this minus this you have to do. Okay. In pink, whatever I have shown, just deduct 246,865 minus that, the pink column. Okay. Then you will get the total profit. Just multiply by 2/3 into cash received upon work certified. That's given, I think, as 80%. Okay. Just that you will do, then you will get this. Okay, 80% is paid. Fine. So you will get this answer. That's it. We'll continue from illustration 14. Okay. Target is to do 5 problems. Once we finish 5 problems, we'll close. Okay, 8:30 tonight. So any doubt you want to ask?
No.
Okay. Okay then, fine. So we'll meet at 8:30. Okay, thank you.
Okay.